I think we're on. Yeah. All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oak Cliff Performance Seminar. Today is June 5th. Summer is here. Yeah. It's not too bad today, though. So, anyway, it's the beginning of the summer. We have 3 performers today. They seem ready and excited to share all of their music with all of us. Or hopefully they're ready. So, our very first performer, Miss Kashvi, please announce your name and the piece you're going to play again.
Okay. My name is Kashvi, and I'm going to be playing Fiesta España.
Let's round of applause to Miss Kashfi. I kind of like the ending. I don't know if you do it on purpose. Did you do it on purpose though? Like da.
Which one?
On the ending, the right hand, you kind of like play in a different way, like different than the sheet music. It somehow sounds quite nice though. I kind of like it. I don't know if you do it on purpose. Yeah. In general, it's pretty good. It's pretty thorough learning. It sounds like is that your first time playing this piece? I mean, performing this piece.
Yeah.
Okay. And when did you got the piece though? Like a couple
Huh?
weeks ago? When did you get the piece?
When did I start playing it?
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I think I started playing it 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it sounds like that. It sounds like 2 to 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so it's like still quite new, like it's still somehow new to you, but you got the pretty good articulation already. Like it's on the right direction. It's on the good treatment at the moment. You just need to continue doing that, and then maybe we'll talk about the tools to make things more smooth, and then or build your confidence to like be more comfortable in the performing setting. Because right now it feels like when you are get a bit nervous or you will feel like some notes are missing or some parts that you have some hesitation. Anyway, let's move on to Mr. Devon. Please announce your name and the piece you're going to play.
Hi, I'm Devin, and I'm going to play Sonnet 16 in C major, like the first part, to measure 28. And I'm not going to repeat.
You're going to repeat?
I'm not going to repeat.
Okay, sounds good. round of applause to Mr. Devin. That was really nice. Okay, pretty smooth. You just got the piece, or you have been working on it for a while?
I've been working on it for like 3 weeks.
Okay, it's very good. It's very good. You're still like it's in the right track. I wish I could see your hands when you play. Somehow your camera is kind of like high.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's no worries. We can talk more about it because there are some physical movements I want to double check in the second half of class. So I want to make your life easier when you play the fast notes because eventually this piece will be quite fast. Yeah. All right, let's move on for now. So we have Mr. Drew gonna sing this piece. Please announce your name and the piece again. You're going to play.
My name's Drew, and I'll be playing Fiesta España.
Round of applause to Mr. Drew. All right, still a pretty good performance. I really like most of your, like all the notes are accurate. Most of the notes are accurate. Except the very last one in the left hand, it should be one octave lower. And then I can tell you're also trying to bring out all of the articulations as well, the accents, and then also the staccatos. It sounds like you are doing some dynamics as well. I'm not so sure because sometimes you cut off for a little bit in the middle part. Are you trying to do the dynamics as well?
No, not really.
Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I'm not so sure. Sometimes you do have the good sense of the character for this music though. You know, this is something not like weak. Like you didn't play like pale or elegant, beautiful, that kind. Anyway, since we have two people playing the same piece, can we start with this piece first? Okay. And what does the title mean? Fiesta España. España. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish, but
Spanish party, I think.
who said that?
And me.
I was like, wait, are you playing that piece? Yeah, you played that piece before?
No.
Maybe. Okay, then how do you know that? You learned Spanish?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a little in school.
Great. Yeah, yes, it means Spanish party or like holiday. And it's kind of like, so what do you do when you have a party though? Everyone. You're like, did you guys have a party before? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Why you guys like you all looks like once party? Come on. For sure you have like birthday party or something.
Like
So
play around. It's like
Play
fun,
around.
energetic.
It's fun.
it's fun. What do we have in the party though? Food
Yeah.
and what? Drink.
Uh,
Music.
Exactly, music. What is music for? Music is a music just like, you know, I don't know, this kind of music. Like that kind, or I don't know.
Lively music.
I don't know, something like more upbeat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the music that makes you wanna dance. You want to make sure that when you play this piece, you like feels like dancing. And when you dance, it's not like you know the beautiful dance like ballet, not that. I don't think it's that way. Yeah. So for this, everything is like kind of more energetic, has a kind of like more powerful in each note. It's like especially in the beginning, it says forte, and then it says accent and staccato. So if you can, both of you, if you can, Dhruv and Kashfi, if you both of you can make your staccato even shorter, make your accent even louder, that sounds very effective. Like a more biting sound. Very point. Wait, did you guys? Can you guys hear my piano?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So the way I do it is to make sure your fingertip is very solid, and then you kind of like have a very sudden power goes into the key. Can Drew try it first? So that the accent for the right hand, ba. Just one time. Yeah. Okay, you're kind of like you're going like this way. You're going down. I'm kind of going. Imagine you are deliver your power into here. I know it's kind of like how to remember how to imagine, but kind of push inside and then this way. Yeah, it's getting there. Your wrist go up a little bit. So your wrist go up and your fingers kind of kick down. Yeah, that's good. Kashvi, can you try it too?
Which one?
Just the very first note in the right hand. So yeah.
Okay. Where should I start from?
Oh no, just the right hand first note like we were talking about. Like
Okay.
this one, make the accent like more. Uh, yeah. And then for those staccatos, to make it super short, you gotta make sure like your fingertip is still solid, but has a kind of like imagine you're a cat or something. You are grabbing things, but not too much, just a little bit. So you kind of grab and you go up at the same time and kick down. Can you try it for me? That was good. Drew, can you try it too?
Okay. Is this
No, the staccato. Yeah, just the staccato part. Yeah, that's a very good staccato. That should be the staccato for this entire piece, by the way. Yeah, and then for this part, let me see. Scroll down a little bit. Do you guys see the very short range, very dramatic crescendo and diminuendo in the very just in one bar? Very nice. We can bring out too. It's kind of like you put. It's like a wave. Da, 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 dee, da, dee, da, da. And then same thing to make it more dramatic and energetic. Kashmir, can you try it?
Like that?
You start softer, like sneak it into it, like slide into the keys.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your body is helping you. Oh, let me see if I can show you my side. So when I play, it'll be like, oh, you can see a little bit like this. I move forward. I don't start forward though. I start like far away, and then I also use my arm to help a little bit. Can you try?
Me?
Yeah, touch me.
Okay.
It's like you're starting your sorry for cutting you off, but it sounds like you're starting your notes from the air. Try start from the keys. So you make sure your thumb start from the keys and then you push, you slide into it. Can you try? Yes, that's good. Drew, can you try it too? That's very good. Like, and then also another thing is like, I know I asked you guys to move forward and then come back. Again, that's just one. It's one type of movement, but this movement has different levels. You can move in this slow. You can also move in fast. The faster you move in, the sooner the notes will get louder. So you don't want to move in too fast, otherwise the notes will sound like too much. Will be like, whoa, like this. It's kind of a jump scare. We still want like a gradual, like step by step crescendo. So kind of my body is following the notes. When I get to the highest note, I move to the closest to the piano. I don't get too close too soon. Can you try again, Drew? So slowly move in. When you play the C, when you play the highest note, your body is like the closest to the piano. Yeah, so it's getting there. It's a very good first couple attempts. You just need to practice a little bit more often so you can get used to it. Yeah, it's a new probably it's new to you, but it's something that will be very helpful to do the crescendo without like press harder for your fingers because your fingers are doing so much work already.
I think
The last thing I want to mention is this piece. If you just like categorize it, like the structure is about like 4 bars a group, and I think both of you had a very good. How's that? You play pretty smooth within a group, but between groups, you both of you has like kind of hesitation. So it's kind of like, for example, let me see here. There's both of you here. From this is the first group, 2, 3, 4, until here. There's another group. It's basically the same thing, but 1 octave lower. And but both of you have take a pretty long time between this. You want to imagine that each group is kind of like a different room in your house. And let's say you're going from your bedroom to your parents' bedroom. You know how to go. You know where to go. You know how to get there. Either where there's a hallway like connected them, whatever. You know how to get there. So same thing for this one. You need to know how to get there. And once you get there, you know you're in a different room. So you need to reset your mind. Okay, I'm in this group now. In this room now. You guys go know what I'm saying, talking about? Yeah. Because right now it sounds like, okay, I'm familiar with my room, and then it took me, I have no idea how to get to my parents' room, and then finally I get it. It's like there's a gap. So try to practice the joints between rooms, between groups first, and then you expand. So I will probably do this way. I'll probably do these 2 bars first, or even smaller. You can do just these second half of the bar and the first half of the bar, and then these, and then more, and then more, and finally you expand to 2 entire groups, and it will sound super smooth. We have time to move on to different piece. Any questions for this one? Fiesta España. How to say that out? I'm not very good at pronouncing that. Since Devin, you learned Spanish, can you?
Fiesta España.
Yes. Wait, what?
Fiesta España.
Okay, Fiesta España.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. Alright, now let's move on to Europees. I love this one. Since I couldn't see your hand, I do want you to play maybe one more time for measure 5 and 6. Just these first 2 bars. I think that'll be enough.
Okay.
Okay, it seems pretty good. It's in the right direction. It seems like your hand is more like how to say that? Your elbow. Make sure your elbow is always on the right side of your hand. Right now it seems like they are vertical. They are doing like this. almost like this way. You kind of like go from. No, it should be. See, my elbow is always lead your hand. Okay, another thing is when you do the cross under thing, you can also make your wrist slightly higher, get a little bit higher right before you need to cross under. So like this. So, and then get to this one. And then there's a big rainbow direction from the right to the left side. This thing. I'm kind of drawing that with my elbow. I don't know if you can see that. It's like this way. Can you try that one time for me? Just right hand. Oh, I think the ascending part is really good. For the descending, you're doing something like. Oh, you're doing something like this. You're going down first, and then you go up and do a rainbow. I'm talking about just do the very big rainbow since the beginning. Can you try that? Like big.
Oh.
Can you do for the highest note? Sorry. So, sure. Yeah, just for the highest note. That was good. So the faster you move your arm, the faster you can play.
What?
Yeah, that was good. Yes, very very nice. Okay, and then even when I play it, I don't really press down my fingers that much because if you keep doing a lot of finger work, well, I don't know. It's too much work for them. Like it sounds not beautiful either. So. Okay, if you use your arm movement, it will be much easier for you to play faster in the future. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing. Sorry, I have so much thing. Oh, can you play measure 11?
Okay.
Which
11.
is where your left hand has the D da 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 da.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
Wait, is that, yeah. No.
Okay, it seems like your left hand is doing something like this. I don't know. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, this was.
You're doing like that?
Yeah.
Your wrist movement was like smiley face?
Oh,
Or you're not so sure?
I don't know. Wait, I'm not so sure.
You're like, I'm just trying to play all the notes. Alright,
Yeah.
so it's much easier if you do. Can you just do the first 4 notes with rainbow left to right?
Yeah.
Just the first 4 notes, please. Just that's it. Yeah, and then use your wrist more. Imagine you're drawing that using your arm. Yeah. Okay, and then the next one. You have a tendency you start from G and you go down first. No, you go up actually. Up and down. Yeah. I kind of exaggerated, so not too much, but just a little bit. Yes, and then when you have to wait, someone's coming in. So when you combine them together, so each group is rainbow, but between each group should be the smiley face right to the left side. So go back. So basically, you are drawing a circle, clockwise, several times like that. Can you do? Can you without playing? Well, that's pretty good though. Can you without playing though? Can you do this like several times just get used to it? Yeah. Your circle. Okay, it's getting better. Yeah, and then also the circle that we are drawing. Oopsies. It doesn't need to be a perfect circle like this. Doesn't need to be like this. It doesn't need, oh, and it's not perfect either. Anyway, it can be this way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, because
Yeah.
the like this, because these is kind of quite expanding. The notes are kind of like separated, like spread out. So if you do like a perfect regular circle, you actually be harder. So you want to do a little like a, what's it called, like oval? Yeah, can you try? Can you try one time? And keep your hand shape solid. Keep your hand shape solid, so you don't have to like.
No.
Relax your shoulder. Relax your shoulder. I'm not moving my shoulder at all. You should feel the muscle here, this part, not entirely, but kind of like you stretch a little more this part. Wait, well, this part. Can you try? And then if you have a little bit higher wrist, should be able to make the notes like cleaner.
Oh.
And again, same thing for like we talk about the body movement with groove. This is the same thing. Like my hand is bigger than yours, maybe, or probably my arm is longer than yours, or we have a different condition for like with our heads. So right now I'm telling you how to do it, but you will be the one need to experiment. Okay, if I do this big range, it sounds maybe it's less good. Then what about if I do less? Okay, maybe it's better. You need to find the right range for yourself. Okay. We don't have time, but one last thing I really want to talk about is this part. You're starting to get a little bit less even. It's the same thing. It should be the easy fix if you use your wrist more. Let me see if I can show you quickly. Let's see. I don't know. Right. As long as when you move your wrist movement is very consistent, then your notes will be even. What's the note? Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. I'm not doing like, if you heavily rely on your fingers, that will create actually less even notes. Yeah, so just experiment that as well. It's a lot of wrist movement here. All right. Thank you. Where's Kashvita? Oh, he's gone. Okay. Well, I have to wrap up the class now. But try to experiment that and sending for Drew. Try to experiment your body movement as well. We talk about a lot of body movements outside of our fingers today, which is I think will hopefully will be helpful. Try that in the Kaizen or with your teacher. Thank you guys for hopping on, and I will see you guys next time.